seeing a black screen. And when you talk into these, position it like that, and that way you can just pull it to yourself as you want to. So yeah.
You said this as a link, right?
Oh, I found that that show. The one that we were
Oh,
talking
the
about.
American Gods? Okay, alright. Yeah, so I was like, oh no.
If you want to watch the scene in its entirety
Yes.
after the show, I got
Oh,
it.
you got it? Oh, nice.
What happened?
Nice. You found the show from the video.
Oh, okay.
American Gods.
It's nothing like I thought it was going to be, but the scene is kind of like interesting.
I'm not pulling up the documents and showing it as a link. To show it as, I don't know what's going on with mine. Oh, okay. So you have it. Okay.
That's just on the website, right? Is that on the website?
Okay,
Just
maybe
pull up
that's
the website.
All right, any news and topics that you guys want to chime in on, you can definitely do that. The show is for you all. This is Tay and the whole operation. Oh, what's the new slogan? You said it was something new. It wasn't the fitness and dance. Event center?
A healthy lifestyle event center.
Healthy
Lifestyle event center.
Am I not doing something? Because it's not showing us our YouTube video.
Maybe it's slow. You know, there's a delay thing. Yeah, it's recording.
Should be streaming. Do I need to hit it again? There we go.
Yeah, sometimes it's slow. Yeah, see, it's delayed. That's usually I'll show you getting up right now. That's like 6 minutes behind. How many minutes is that? It's not 4 5 minutes behind.
Oh, I need to turn the camera just a little bit. I went this way, right?
Yeah.
It's about 2 minutes away.
Okay. So I might mention, I got to do a little mention from Mr. Bill Cosby. I was rejoicing.
I can't kick it up the hill.
I was rejoicing. You know, I saw a little video on Facebook about what he did after he left the courthouse. Yeah, after the crowd, I was cracking up.
He really did say that.
Yes, he did. He walked out there.
You better be quiet. You ain't
I know, right?
Oh man,
I guess he closer than he was.
he closer than he was. You
For
know,
40 years. Come on,
man,
people.
don't make no sense. Man. Don't make no sense.
I ain't doing that at all.
I'll start again a minute earlier, but that's okay.
Yeah, we good. welcome to Soul Star Live. We are recording live in the basement of Phoenix Center for the Arts, Radio Phoenix Studios. I'm your host, Calvin Worthing, in the studio with Aquila and some wonderful guests here in that Yates and Mr. Bill Pinky from Satay. How are you guys doing?
Fantastic. How about yourself?
Tired.
Pray for me.
You good too?
Yeah,
Almost.
yeah.
That'll work.
It's been a busy weekend.
It's been a hot weekend. Steam, hot here. So I did want to sing the praises of Mr. Cosby out loud. Our listeners know that I'm a fan. I cannot wait until it returns to Netflix, because I was right in the middle of like season 4. And they took the Cosby Show right off. Me and my kids were
Oh, it's
enjoying
not
it.
on Netflix?
It's off Netflix, man. They disgraced my man. They just took him off Netflix. So we had to binge watch, what was it? A Different World. Yeah, they didn't take that off. So, yeah, so, I need Bill Cosby to show back up on Netflix so I can finish my season. That's good television. That's wholesome television. I know it's not going to be any crazy mistakes. Also, this week was a crazy week for us. As people, we had 4 officers not being penalized or going to jail for murdering the murders that they committed. And it seems like we are losing that battle. I don't know how you guys feel, but I definitely felt a little lost this week because I'm afraid of America. I'm afraid that this place doesn't love us anymore.
I'm afraid for America because they don't have what they need to understand that everybody's human being.
Mm-hmm.
That's my big issue right there is when you can take a life and not, and the world around you not embrace the life that was taken.
Mm.
That's an issue for me. So I'm praying for America because we need a lot of prayer to upstage some of this foolishness that's going on today. And someone's got to wrap arms around it some kind of way.
No solutions.
Out of control.
Yeah.
Out of control.
No, I don't have any solutions to offer. I'm more or less just kind of in shock. I don't want to see a cop. I don't want to have to get pulled over. I'm still just absolutely afraid. What was it you said? That somebody got how many years for shooting a police dog?
I think it was like 45 years or something like that. But I have to, I did not fact check it. I just kind of saw the headline. But I know that it didn't shock me if that did happen, in the same way that it didn't shock me that, officers did not receive any time. And that's a sad way to be, to know that, this animal has more value to the society than a human life does. And that really shows a breakdown in our values when that can happen.
Maybe if German Shepherds played in the NBA, I guess that could have been like, maybe it justifies it, but they were really good. Like if German Shepherds were really good humans, or good people, they were like anything. No, it doesn't make any sense at all that the police dog would require so much more value than human life. But we got a long way to go. We do. We got a long way to go. So we're here to bring up Satay and talk a little bit about this wonderful Healthy Lifestyle Event Center. So give us a little bit about the history of why you start this event center. What was the motivation?
Actually, it started as a dance and fitness center, and out of that, it has sort of kind of morphed into an event center when I have some naturopath doctors come in to teach classes. One teaches wellness class, and one teaches kinetic yoga class. I've never heard of kinetic yoga before, and it was introduced to that. And it is yoga that came out of Egypt, and it's a rounding type of yoga. It's unique. It's not like your Western yoga, and you get some better benefits on your body from that easing into it as opposed to jerking in all that kind of stuff you do in yoga. So she teaches on Sunday evenings at 7:30 from 7:30 to 9. She does an hour and a half class, and the students leave, they're in heaven because they feel so relaxed and laid back, and because of the way that she actually teaches it. So that's one of the unique things about it. So that's when we started morphing from just being a dance and fitness studio, having just classes, to people actually doing events at Satay as well. So we have all types of events that we have there. We have our event that's coming up on the 9th, it's a Black Mothers Forum. And they actually were formed out of some of the similar things you're talking about as far as police are concerned.
Oh, okay.
We've seen that the boys have been stopped, for every little thing, and even taking it back to the schools,
Yeah.
where they actually, in the school, they see that they are actually being taken to the office more often, written up more often, and whatever. So that's causing this to come from here, from as far as the school is concerned, all the way to the streets.
Yep.
So the mothers have had enough, and so they are going to the legislature. They're doing all kinds of things, and they are putting a plan together. They have a workshop at my studio on the 9th, to actually
July 9th.
July 9th, yeah.
Oh my God, this is about that.
Yeah, July 9th. I'll get you more information about that as well. But that's and the biggest thing they're talking about is we're not trying to be hateful. We're trying to understand why. They're trying to understand why our youth are being targeted and not given an opportunity.
Yeah.
So we know it ourselves, exposure. Anything you can expose a child to that's good, the child will keep that for a long period of time. Okay. If you expose them to drama, then they're going to take drama through life. So they're trying to stop this, trying to get as many programs together as they can for the young Black males to educate them from the age they are now and keep them and track them and make sure that they're staying on the right track.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
So Satay is located on the corner of 40th and Baseline.
48th Street and Baseline. And matter of fact, I actually started off with a Curves, which is a fitness center.
Oh, really?
Yes, I ran that for 5 years
Yeah.
on 32nd Street and Baseline.
Okay.
Now I'm on 48th Street and Baseline. And out of that center, I actually did that for 5 years. And I always told my ladies when I moved here from Richmond, Virginia, and within 3 weeks I was downsized from my IT job for 30 years, which was fine with me because I paid my dues and they paid me well.
Okay.
They did.
All right.
And
All right.
no complaint whatsoever.
That's all right.
Not one whatsoever. And there was Encourage that was next door, right across the street from me. And
Okay.
I was working out there.
Yeah.
And within 6 weeks later, they were shutting down.
Oh,
So I just happened to pick up the phone because I was like livid. I just got signed in, 2-year contract, and all of a sudden you give me 7 days notice.
Oh,
Are you
no.
kidding?
Not you.
You
No,
know,
no,
you know, it's me. So I was actually calling the owners out
no. Okay.
on my way home, and then I just got them on the phone. I said, "So what's happening? Why are you shutting down?" I just moved in mind. I didn't know anybody here,
Yeah.
so it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Didn't matter. So I guess they said, "Who's this crazy woman on this phone asking all these questions? Well, why are you shutting down? What you gonna do to your equipment?" And all of a sudden, out of my mouth, it came, "How much you want for it?" I actually stopped in the street. I was walking back home, and I said, "Who said that?"
Drop the mic.
That question. It sure wasn't me because I did not come here and 6 weeks later looking about business.
Wow.
But I did. I stepped out on faith, ran for 5 years, learned what I did want to do in business, what I didn't want to do. And as a result, learned about folks in Dallas have a 10-year love for swing dance.
Oh, wow.
Like folks in Dallas, they have swing dance clubs. Just happened to go there for a birthday party. I know. I did the same thing. Like a friend said, she said, "Do you swing dance?" I said, "Who still does that?"
I'll do it. I have to be told.
But I mean, I hadn't heard of it.
Yeah.
In Phoenix, in Chicago, something.
Like the
Okay.
Lindy Hop and all that.
Yes,
You talking
yes.
about the swing
Yeah,
dancing
yes,
like
swing
that?
dance.
Oh,
The
wow.
difference was they had so much fun doing that.
Yeah.
They weren't counting. They were actually just pouring their hearts out.
Wow.
And you could tell it in their face. I'm sitting here like Dorothy and Ken. I'm like, I'm bringing this back to Phoenix.
It's doing the jitter
So
bug.
yeah. So that's why I actually came and started the dance studio. I took all the equipment out and turned it into a dance and fitness studio. That's how Satay got started.
So you took the curves and
And turned
emptied that out and
yes.
turned that to
Yes,
nice.
yeah, turned it into a dance and fitness studio. And the fitness part came in from my ladies that were at Curves that did not want to go anywhere else. So they said, "Well, can't you put a fitness component?" I said, "Okay, ladies, just for you." So they've been with me ever since. Okay, so I've been almost 9 years. And we have fitness classes for them in the morning.
Yeah.
So we have senior classes, we have youth classes, we have all kinds of urban classes, and we have types of yoga. We have people that rent space for all kinds of things. We have massages. We have the young lady that started doing, not Ricky, but she's actually doing the other thing she does. Reflexology. And people are flocking to her like you not believe
Oh, wow.
because of the results she's getting.
And it's us.
Yes,
Like we come in to get it.
most definitely, yes.
I love
So
that.
Yes, because she just started like 2 weeks ago. And what she does is at the bottom of your feet, it ties to every organ in your body.
Yes.
So I had one of my ladies that had been out for 2 weeks and she's not yoga instructor. Matter of fact, how limber she is.
Wow.
She had a back problem. But when she went through some reflexology, she purposely didn't tell her that.
Yeah.
So when she actually felt under her foot and she did something and it eased that pressure off her back,
Oh wow.
she's telling everybody about it at my studio.
That
So
sounds
she's
like
got appointments like crazy. So yes, it's all underneath that foot, all those nerves and everything are tied to every organ in your body.
Yeah.
And so she knew which one to actually
manipulate
manipulate-
massage and
yeah,
manipulate it.
manipulate that and it loosens something up in the hand's back. And so she has not had a problem with it since then. So she is telling everybody she knows.
That's all
Well,
right.
yeah, so it's turning into more of a healthy lifestyle event center because we're doing so many different things.
Yeah.
In the studio I'm in now, we have 5 different rooms. I even have a semi-private gym in there as well, and I have space for people to do all kinds of events and workshops and things like that. So we're bringing. My mission was to bring something different to South Phoenix.
Look at that.
Yes, because when I first came from Richmond, Virginia, that lady that was working out of that curve with me, and she and I became friends. She made a statement. She said, "Annette, my friends in Scottsdale don't come to South Phoenix." And I couldn't figure out why I had to save my life because I had just moved right on baseline
Yeah.
and they just did all the renovations, all the stores and everything.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I'm like, what? Why don't you come? Why don't they come to South Phoenix?
Yeah.
She said South Phoenix had a reputation years ago, games and all this. She said, so they're still thinking the same thing is going on in South Phoenix. So my mind immediately said, I'm going to do something totally different in South Phoenix. You're going to come from Scottsdale. You're going to come and visit Satay Dance and Fitness, okay?
So Star, I just don't even know why it took so long to get you on the air. I've got goosebumps and everything. I'm trying to get me some reflexology and everything going on in there.
Kinetic yoga.
Comedic yoga. You know what? I think we're going to try to do a little sneak by one Sunday and do a little live video, and then we're going to have your sister on air too. She's going to try to do our July health show. So, yeah, that sounds exciting. So you don't have a background in health. You have a background in business.
IT, information technology.
Wow.
Yes.
But you just wanted to bless the people.
No, it is. That's my whole lot in life is make you feel good about yourself.
Man, I'm
One way
feeling,
to the
I'm
other.
feeling it already. I'm feeling good already. So, but because you don't have a health background, though, you're willing to open up and learn so much. It sounds like you've already gotten, new information and ideas about staying healthy. Where does that come from?
It comes from really, I've been working on the majority of my life. Okay, I have 3 children, and I watch my friends when they start having their kids, how they blew up. And I'm like, not me, Lord. I'm not doing
No
that.
way.
No, not gonna happen. So I worked in between all 3 of them. I worked out. So it just happened. Even when I worked IT, I got off from work, and even I was actually the president of a nonprofit organization as well in IT. After I had a meeting at work, I would go upstairs and work out in the gym, try to get my buddies to come. No, not my hair, my nails. I can't do that. I say, okay, y'all keep on. And I go home to the gym now. Bam, okay.
There you go. There you go. And that's really one of those things that you have to develop as a person.
It starts here.
Yeah.
It starts mentally. It really does. You have to say, I'm going to do it. Okay, and once you see the results, you continue to do it. But that support system helps as well.
So Satay has a support
The
system?
support system is in your classes, like you see in the Bell Dance class, they all come in and look out for each other every time they come in. So it makes a difference.
Can men come to the Better Dance class?
Men can come to any class they want
I
to.
just was asking because you want to be sure. If I just showed up, I didn't want to get kicked out.
No.
I might want to just,
No.
learn.
You won't get kicked out, you'll walk out.
I'm walking out. I ain't gonna make it. It's gonna be too hard for
Oh,
me.
no.
Oh man, let me read this real quick. We got to pay some bills here. Support of Radio Phoenix programming comes in part from MyClickUrban.com. MyClickUrban offers an event listing service for the public and event promoters in select U.S. cities, including Phoenix, Atlanta, New York, and Los Angeles. For more information, including listings, concerts, conventions, cultural and family events, are available via smartphone app or online at MyClickUrban.com. That sounds good. We're gonna get you write up and get all that information about your classes and everything. So I'm pretty excited. You have something going on every day, or
Every day, 6 days a week, 7 days a week.
7 days a week? That is all right. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit more about that right after this break. So we'll be back right after this. Where we at? Right here at 5:20. I don't talk too much. 5:20. There we go. Yeah. Wow, that's a really inspiring story. That's those stories. He's like, I'm coming out here to Phoenix, making it happen.
you went to work out and you bought the place.
Actually,
You shake it free.
Right.
I can say mine.
yours is on 30s.
I was on 32nd
We're
Street.
on 32nd.
That's where the Gallagher's restaurant is, and that shopping center right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Filiberto's going in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where you
Right.
guys
Where are you now?
48th Street is baseline.
You know where cash
Oh,
time
okay.
is?
The cash
Okay.
time is on this side of the
Over
building.
on the Tempe border.
Yeah, the Tempe's on that side, yes.
Okay.
And Phoenix is on this side, on the Phoenix side.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
between cash time and Sonic.
Yeah.
Where the fries, there's a fries
Fries
across the street.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right off freeway.
Yes.
That is.
Yeah.
That's the keys right there. You got all kinds of folks that's getting that off and working whatever. But like I said, but I've only been there a year, so I'm growing it over there. This is my third location. So
Oh.
yeah.
So the other location doesn't
no
exist anymore.
way,
Okay.
no way. I couldn't do 3 to save my life. I have a life, and I'm a traveler. So no, won't do. I believe in balance.
Okay.
Which is why I won't be here next week. Oh, by the way, I think we're recording next week's show.
He said, yeah, he wants to pre-record it. He's like, yeah, you got to get up out of this heat. You don't want to be up in there.
I think I might find myself in Albuquerque
Oh, that's pretty.
Nice.
Okay.
eating green chili something.
Oh, okay. So where are you from?
New Jersey.
Really? What part?
What part?
I grew up in Newark, was born at Passaic.
Oh,
I'm from Connecticut, Stanford.
Oh, okay.
I got a story about Newark.
I think everybody got a story about Newark.
Yeah, I got a story about Newark.
What makes it so bad, I grew up down the street from Barack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay, yeah, I should bring y'all back, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So when you come back, just, emoji bottom, Michael, and then we can move on.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the great late Michael Jackson singing that Billie Jean. I believe it's the anniversary of when they took too many pills or something. He's still trying to figure that situation out. I don't know. Mr. Jackson, we love you. You're good dude. Yeah, I don't know. He's about 50 something, right? So, he's about 50 something. I met him when I was just a tiny person, but I guess that anybody older than me probably knows a little bit more. It's a better connection.
I'm a young person of one, and I'm going to do a lot of research on it because of his music.
Yeah.
It's still transcendent.
It is, it is. I still prefer the black Michael Jackson, so I do. I still prefer the older Jerry Curl before Pepsi Cola got him, man. Oh, man, I was so upset about that Pepsi Cola.
It's what's on the inside.
It is it's on it.
He was the same Michael, always inside.
Why Michael was crazy.
Hey, Mike, we love you, man. That's why I listen
I blame the industry.
Yes, it's always the industry. So back to health and fitness here. We dedicate one show a month to health and fitness. We try to inform our listening audience, and especially our community of Black people, the benefits of healthy lifestyle and changes. What are some of the things that someone who's like a complete novice, what are some things that they should expect if they came to take?
What first thing you can expect is with health and fitness, it starts mentally.
Mhm.
Okay, it's something that, like I said, if it's not everybody that has a passion for working out,
Yeah.
but you will gain knowledge as to take dance and fitness
Okay.
as to what's going on with your body and who can actually point you in the right direction. But it starts with the mental of when you walk in our door, we are not like the big gym, the big
Oh,
box
okay.
gym.
Okay.
Okay, we care enough. When you walk in, you'll feel so much more comfortable working in this type of working out in this type of environment. And one of the key is to have fun while you're doing it. You have no judgment here at CTA Dance and Fitness. We're here to embrace you as a part of our family. And
Yeah.
that's what occurs. You were asking that question about the support. Okay, it's a natural support. It's not something that you go out and have a support group that you have to pull together. The ladies and whoever comes in the classes, Chicago Stepping classes, they have like birthday cakes for their birthday parties and stuff like that for everybody. So it's not
Oh,
like,
wow.
so you have that atmosphere of being able to do those kinds of things, to think outside the box, to make sure that when somebody walks in and walks out, they have an experience, okay? They have an experience. And we were talking about the ladies that were coming from Curtis. They've been with me since I moved here at the end of 08, so I actually took over in 09. And so they've been with me the whole time. And that's because they know when they walk into my studio, they're going to be met with somebody that cares enough about them to ask the questions, how's your day? Okay? And things like that. But also, we have, I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with, they have insurance that you can actually come and work out at STA for free.
Oh, wow.
I have fitness classes that for seniors that they use. Silver Sneakers, Silver and Fit, and Sigma has a program as well. And my ladies have never paid out of their pocket. They've been using their insurance for the whole time. But I find that a lot of folks in our communities see this paperwork come in, they don't ask any questions about it, and they could be coming as well. So I'm gonna be pulling in people. There's a program called Jerry Fit, and that's even for people who are maybe wheelchair bound. And when I have instructors that are going to teach them Tai Chi, going to teach them how to actually work with the weights and stuff, even if they're in a chair. And what happens most of the time, I have several ladies that are actually work, they can't stand the whole time, so they'll sit in the chair, they'll still work on their weights or whatever, but they're building themselves up to be stronger because they haven't worked out those muscles up in atrophy right now because they haven't been used.
Yeah.
So you take your time, and we'll build you up. You have no judgment from anybody that's been there the whole time. And when they walk in the door, they jump right on them and start encouraging them. So you can do this. You can do this, you know. And so that's what's different about it. Say there's a fitness. Okay, it's a matter of it's a community within a community, and that's why we, like I said, that healthy part of it, the healthy lifestyle, that comes in several facets. And even one of the facets that we have that we are just starting on is the wine tasting that we're doing. Okay, and I'm
wait a
gonna,
minute. I can come get some wine too.
Yeah.
I can work out and give me a little sip
Yeah.
on.
But what's happening with that is actually we're taking a different take on that. We are bringing in knowledge about how healthy wine is to the blood system. Okay, and that even goes back to a surprise that one lady that has a birthing center, she informed me that the doulas tell the ladies when they come in, drink a glass of wine once a week at least, and it'll help with their birth. I never heard that before.
Me neither.
Ever.
I'm finna go hang around some pregnant women then. Once a week, we gonna go ahead and sip a little.
Wine. But Mr. Payne can tell you more about the program, and it's on once a month that he has those wine tasting events.
So we actually have wine tastings. The next one will be July 22nd, which is a Saturday, from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And the idea really is to educate people about wine. I mean, I've done other products, but the interesting part is health products are difficult to the extent that people talk about being healthy, but they don't want to work at being healthy.
Yeah.
If I mention a piece about wine, everybody wants to show up.
Yeah.
I've had 4 wine tastings. Each tasting, I've had over 40 people each tasting.
Okay.
The idea is to introduce people to wine, kind of where the wine comes from, who made it, okay?
Its benefits.
Its benefits, and we have 2,000 wineries from around the world.
Wow.
So the last wine we had, one was from Washington State. The other one came from the red wine from Argentina.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if the next package I'll get, which is next week, I don't know what that'll be, but it's always a nice surprise.
You know, I saw online that there's somebody doing beer and yoga. I can't remember exactly which country it is in, but they go. It's out of. It's not in the United States. It's somewhere in one of the European countries, and they go to a local pub and they clear out the tables. They put their yoga mats down and they all are balancing like a bottle of beer, cold beer, in a hot yoga kind of setting, and they're posing and taking sips with it. Maybe we can incorporate the wine. You know, do a little. I could balance a bottle on my head and tree pose or something. I'm down.
I'm not sure I'll do that. But what we may do is, I don't know which one, but we're going to have the wine and chocolate fountain.
You done said something now. You done said something now. You know, I might show up to something like that. Wine
I
and
hope you
chocolate.
come before.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna try to come through. I'm definitely gonna be there. And any listeners, man, you are definitely invited. It is July
22nd.
July
6
22nd,
o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m.
6 to 8 o'clock p.m. You can get information about registering and signing up. Where at?
You can go to Satay2014.com. It'll be on there. If you leave your name, number, and email address, I'll send you out an invitation.
All right. So we're gonna take another little break. We're gonna come back and hear some stories about these East Coast ventures that you guys. We gotta hear these East Coast, this Newark story. You more from Soul Star Live right after this.
That's only for people.
Oh, that's only for him.
That's only for him.
She's about to talk about your city, man.
You've been there 20 years.
You come from Virginia and go everybody think you're country. If they didn't treat you in a kind of way.
Virginia is, they think you from Virginia.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they do.
oh yeah. From New York and New Jersey. Oh yes, they think everybody.
Baltimore's real country.
Baltimore is country.
Baltimore is country.
He said Baltimore.
Say LA, Lower Alabama.
Oh, it's like Lower Alabama. That's wrong. Man.
Just north of Thunderbird.
So which one to hit on next?
I want to make sure I get these dates to repeat them.
Okay.
The 9th is the Mother's Forum. July
They can
22nd.
get all the information on SateNancyFitness.com.
Artist display and
Oh, you said
State
2014.
Open 7 to 4 p.m. Monday.
Today, 2014.
Raymond's Chocolate and Coffee Shop.
SateNancyFitness.com.
I want to talk about what satay means. Like, what does that word mean?
You know?
We're talking about
And I've never heard of the word. And it's going to be and or an ampersand. And for the website.
A&D.
So you don't know French, huh?
You know what? I studied French a few years.
You just that word?
I probably did, but you know, I had a very small register for French because I didn't go to France, and I stopped my whole processing. I jumped back on to Duolingo this year, so that's my free website. I like to tell people about.
That's right. I can do it.
Duolingo,
Maybe
man.
I'll do that today.
You can do it. You can do like 7 languages, and they have Swahili, Kiswahili now. So I started working on some Kiswahili and French. You gotta ask Mr. Brown what's going on with the
This is
life.
Pete.
It's probably getting ready to burn out.
Radio Phoenix. It's public radio's best.
I mean, we just let that one burn out.
Remember,
For like-
12th Street Jump.
Oh, yeah, it's got on, yeah.
When the valley
But
comes
that
to
one we
talk,
probably will
sing,
have to replace. All right, stand by.
This is our locally produced artist, Paris Toon, and Mother's Favorite Child, and Reflections of a Disco Ball, featuring Tanea Tanya Tiet. Somebody needs some glasses. It's probably the host of Soul Star Live, trying to squint far away. Welcome back. Man, that was a good break. We are here with the owners and operators and founders of Satay Dance Fitness, or Satay Healthy Lifestyle Event Center. What does that mean? What's Satay?
Satay actually, it's a word that you have to give some imagination to because I'm a person that thinks outside the box.
All right.
So when I transitioned from owning my curves, I couldn't come up with anything. I was like, what am I going to call it? I woke up one morning and I was like, my last name is Yates, spell it backwards.
Oh, looky there. Yep, you got me. I wasn't paying attention to that one.
Okay. I've had people ask, is that French? Or I'm saying, well, it can be. It's my last name. It's spelled backwards. So I'm making sure that you can never forget who I am. Okay.
Yeah.
You will never forget Satay.
That's pretty slick.
Because it's Yates spelled backwards.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, the shock and awe.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
Yes.
I wasn't paying any attention to that. I was actually looking for some broad definition. Like,
Use your imagination.
it means the soul of the drum and the foot of the floor or something. I thought it was going to be deep. I was expecting some real seriousness there. That's all right, Miss Yates. That's all right, Miss Yates. All right, so we know you're from the Virginia area, the East Coast area. Mr. Painter, you also from the East Coast area. What actually brought you guys out here?
I actually have a sister that lives in Surprise. She She's been there for 8 years.
Nice.
I just,
And she said it's nice.
I had been before, but I guess as I got a little older, I decided I want to find some warm weather.
Warm weather.
But I spent like 45 years in Boston.
Ooh. In Boston, you guys get those real munchers.
Well, not as bad as you think it is. You know, they like to say that we're on the ocean, so the storm's about to sea.
Uh-huh.
But every once in a while, you get a nor'easter, which is pretty bad.
It's like a Minnesota.
I don't know about that.
That's why I came. Well, that's why I came. I had to run away. I'm still thawing out right here in Phoenix. So y'all got a couple of them with power lines and things
Yeah.
frozen, but you out here chilling in the sun right now, and you okay with
Didn't get my tan.
it. I can tell, brother. I can tell. You've been out there tanning real well.
I actually relocated because I knew that I was going to downsize. Because all of my friends had been downsized from Blue Cross Blue Shield in Virginia in IT. And so my son actually relocated out here with Bank of America about 16 years ago now. So we used to visit him out here during the holidays.
Yeah.
And then my youngest, my daughter, actually graduated and came to ASU. So when she moved out here, two of her friends flew 3,000 miles to come out and visit her. And I went by to visit her. It happened to come the same weekend.
Yeah.
And when I walked into her place and I saw one of the young ladies on the floor sleeping and one sleeping on the sofa, I immediately said, Tyree, those girls traveled 3,000 miles to come to Phoenix and they're sleeping on the floor. I said, how do you do that to people? Is that possible? I said, so in my head, I'll try things. So in my head, I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a townhouse built and you're going to just live in it. And when anybody travels here from the East Coast, we've got somewhere for them to stay. Okay? So I did that. I stayed in Virginia.
Yeah.
And she was out here living in a townhouse. So when I saw everybody being downsized,
Yeah.
I went to my boss and said, here's the deal. I'm moving to Phoenix. Okay? I can telecommute. I can retire early. It doesn't matter to me. She said, oh no, it's too valuable. You telecommute. They shipped all of my stuff out here. She did not know my name was on this, neither did I. But I had that spirit that I'm going to Phoenix.
Yeah.
I got out here within 3 weeks. I got downsized.
Oh wow.
Okay, so the caveat is this: when I talked to my boss, I told her, she said, Annette, I'm in the conference room with, you told me your lady's name. I said, I knew it was. It's not HR. I said, stop right there. I understand what it is. I watched all my friends get downsized.
Oh man.
I said, here's the deal. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona,
Yeah.
10 times bigger than Richmond, Virginia. If I can't find another job, shame on me.
Yeah.
She said, you gave us such a relief. You don't understand. She said, we've been sitting in this conference room for 30 minutes. We couldn't dial your number because you're one of the best employees no place ever had. I said, it has nothing to do with that. It's about the green. It's about the dollar.
Yeah.
I said, I know how much money I make. I
Wow.
know how long I've been here. So I know eventually it's going to come to me. Okay, so I was ready for it.
Man, you supposed to have that queued up. All I do is win. You got that queued up, man. This is exciting.
But it's a matter of putting a plan together and working a plan.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been able to have purchased that courage so fast if I did not have my ducks in a row.
Mhm.
Okay, I wouldn't have been able to run it if I wasn't open-minded enough to take classes in business before I came here.
Exactly.
Never wanted to run a business, but
Yeah.
I was prepared.
Yes.
Okay, but also when you step into business that's already been running, that people have allegiance to the person that owned it before, you have to walk in and take charge
Yes.
of your business, let them know who they're dealing with. And I did all that. So the respect level went up like crazy because you found people could not walk over you. Okay,
Nice.
I own this business.
Wow.
So you take ownership of your life as well as anything that you approach that you know is something that's going to benefit somebody else.
Yes. Yeah.
Do not allow anybody to bring you. First of all, nobody can ever bring you down.
Don't let them
I
bring
don't
you
know.
down.
It won't ever happen. I am too positive and too blessed to allow anybody to take me down.
I don't have any more mics to drop. I'm running out of mics to drop. You are just like too fantastic to talk to. Let me ask you real quick a tangent. I just want to hear from each one of you if you could. So I saw recently that just because we were talking about downsizing, the company that Mr. Trump had promised that they were going to renew jobs in Ohio, and they ended up cutting, and they're going to build a place in Mexico. What are your thoughts on like this guy just completely? In the beginning here, we were like, "Wow, this guy just made this thing happen."
Who did that? Who said wow?
Well, I would say wow because he made it happen. It was like, oh, he was talking mess like he really was going.
Trying to keep you confused.
It's called lies and more lies.
Lies and more lies.
Alternative facts.
Right, but you have to know a person and a person's soul. Okay. And his soul is just not there. So whatever you tell me, I'm not going to believe it until I see him writing and it's proven. So those kind of things, when you have people like that, like you said, smoking mirrors, you have to be the one that determine, am I going to believe this or not? Okay. Like, prove to me.
Yeah.
Prove to me. There's nothing that happens that's like this.
Yeah.
A person walking in. Okay, just because you're president of the United States and somebody's going to bow to you. Yeah. They knew they weren't behind the scenes. He just didn't understand it.
I'm more interested in trying to read your book, so in case I get downsized somewhere, I'll be ready to go. I need like step by step what happened here. Have you written the memoirs yet?
No, I don't have time for that.
You don't have time for
I want you to come to me personally.
Okay, all right, we'll worry out. Which one I'm doing, the membership?
But you said that.
Okay, so the memoir hasn't been written, huh? I'm already excited about this story. This is like, you just stunting on it. I'm loving it though. I'm all super encouraged.
You could do a Kickstarter.
Kickstarter? Yeah.
Let's talk.
See, like, you don't want me to write the book though.
No, you're the one's going to write it.
Yeah,
Somebody else, professional, going to write it. Get it
Thank
done
you.
the first time around.
exactly,
You
yeah,
don't have
yeah.
time to waste.
No.
About getting the job
Because I would waste a lot of time writing a book for you. It wouldn't get done. You're like, where are you going to start at? This is so wonderful. I just want to do the movie or something. We do this. We do the Annette Gates movie. It's called Drop the Mic. Right? Soul Star feature, man. This is all right. So, are there any topics of discussion that Satay is trying to pull together? Any ideas that they want? Yeah.
You always have to have something new, something upcoming. Two things in mind. What we're doing is actually working with corporations to actually bring trainings into corporations, but not just for the first thing people in the first shift. That's only when everybody gets everything.
Yeah.
I'm looking at trying to work something with corporations where we do second shift and third shift, bringing them in some kind of fitness class, yoga, massages, or something like that. So those people that don't get those benefits that people in the first shift normally get during their lunch hours and things like that. Sometimes I have a proposal I'm putting together, I'm going to actually work on that. The other thing is also live video streaming, live and video streaming. We have it set up so that if anybody wants to come in and do video streaming, they can actually do that and work with a partner on that as well. Partnerships are, to me, what make the business grow. Okay, because you don't have to put all your efforts and everything into one thing, whatever. So you have to always be thinking outside the box at all times. So those are the next two things we're working on. And I did get my jump start with SCORE, to be honest with you. You guys are familiar with SCORE.
No.
SCORE is a nonprofit organization of CEOs and CIOs. I learned about them before I moved here in business class in Virginia.
Okay.
And as soon as I got that opportunity to purchase that Curves, I went straight to them, and they have been mentoring people that finish free, FREE.
That's what I got.
Yes.
That's what I can afford.
Yes. Yes.
FREE.
And they'll mentor you along the whole guidelines of the license and business license, funding, anything like that. And a matter of fact, the actual president is a black guy right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so he works a lot with us in different venues and things. Come to our organizations and speaking and talking to you about SCORE. Like you've done, none of you knew about SCORE.
No.
Okay, and I've talked to people since I've been here. Nobody knows about SCORE. SCORE is .org. Okay, it's a nonprofit organization, and they don't charge you anything. You get a mentor. If you get a mentor you don't like, ask for another one. Okay, if it's not matching your personality, ask for another one. Don't just settle.
You just come here blessing us, right? You're going to come here blessing us like this. I'm enjoying that.
Also, I am also the president of the National Sales Network, and that's a minority organization of sales professionals. Okay, this organization has 20 chapters all in the United States, and we do a lot of community service and trying to educate youth and anyone with workshops and with sales training and send them to the sales profession. So we do a lot of community services.
Health and training. That's what our people need.
Yes.
That's exactly
Yes.
what we need.
Exposure is what we need. Exposure is what we need.
Yes. Opportunity.
Yes.
Loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, let me get this here. One way you can support Radio Phoenix is by becoming one of our sustaining members for as little as $35 per year. Members receive discounts, savings, and other benefits provided by our membership program partners. And don't forget, the membership fee is tax deductible. For more information or to sign up, call 480-829-5746 or go online at radiophoenix.org. Click on the support tab at the top and then become a member on the drop down menu. Thank you so much for your generous support of community radio. So we're so glad for our guest today. We're going to take a last little break. We have a last segment. We'll do a little extra talking about some more activities and events at Satay. We'll be back right after this.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
How do you get this information out to people for $35 a year? Why aren't you letting everybody checking into this and doing helping out with this?
With the radio things?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. This is the station manager. He might be able to answer that a little bit more.
Because I mean, I'm in business. I have never heard that before.
Okay.
That you are pushing that. The myclickurban.com. I never heard of that.
Oh, so they are underwriters.
Okay.
So their business, they pay us to make announcements
Okay,
for them
all right.
for underwriters.
That's what I'm thinking. If they're doing that, then there should be other companies that are in South Phoenix. Okay, one of the events that's coming up that we talked about was on the 29th
All right.
of this month. South Phoenix Chamber of Commerce that just resurrected itself.
Oh,
It
wow.
was in business when I first came.
So is it like?
Yeah, I used to be a member when I first came. Yes.
What?
Yes. So they just resurrected itself. They had their kickoff at the Raven about a month ago. So their second networking event's going to be at my studio on the 29th from 5:30 to 7:30. And that's where you have a lot of people. And it was so well attended.
Yeah.
But the thing I like more than anything about it is after it was over, I got so many calls. I got people emailing me. I want to come by the studio. I want to check things out. I want to say, we didn't know you were here and things like that. But they actually formed relationships. Okay. We didn't just come and all get them together and then disperse.
Yeah.
So I have an opportunity now to invite everybody to come and check out the studio that I have and see it, everything I have.
Right, so we did a wine event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of they came to the sporting wine event.
Instead of
Some,
buying wine,
yeah.
going to business.
So yeah, South Phoenix. What do you live?
Arcadia,
Arcadia is
44th and
yeah, it's right in the center. Yeah, right in the center. Gotcha.
So
You in Levine?
maybe no, I'm in Chandler.
Chandler. You're in Chandler. You listen to
Yeah.
Chandler.
But I mean, I'm
Okay.
baseline
Yeah,
is
yeah,
there.
right,
It's
baseline,
right there.
Gotcha.
Maybe Desert Soul Media
Yeah,
might need to have a little meeting over at
Yeah.
Say we'd like to bring our board members over. We can tour the place and maybe have a little meeting and see.
Also this evening at 7.
I gotta bring you back.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you about this.
All right.
All right.
All right, welcome back, Soul Star Live. Welcome Black. Our last segment here, we are with the your wonderful founders and owners and creators, the people who do it big over at Satay.
Remember to tell them what they heard.
Yes, and we had some music too. That was DJ Cam Quartet. Man. Rebirth the Cool. That's like a name there. It's like the Miles coming on. I like that. People are going back and doing. That brings up just real quick. You guys should check that out. Erykah Badu song that she did. She did Miles Davis. Here's a pretty nice tune. Yeah, Erykah Badu. She put words to one of Miles Davis' songs. Like, yeah, it's gonna come back in my head in a minute. I just like Erykah. She's really cool. So Erykah Badu. Got you. All right, so we have events going on at Satay that we want to make sure our listeners get a chance to know about.
Right. This evening at 7 from 7 to 9 p.m. there is a group there that's called Ties. And Ties is a black business group that's trying to pull businesses together to barter together to do these other services and to sort of uplift and learn more about business. So the president of the school will be speaking this evening at that event at my studio. It's a Tay Dance Event. It's on 48th Street Baseline. And they come there every fourth Sunday from 7 to 9. And they have their business meeting there.
Discuss business.
Discuss business and how they can work together. Okay. It's called
Is it pertaining to business in South Phoenix?
No, this is all over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's all over. Yeah, it's all over.
Oh, nice. And is it open to the public?
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, most definitely. From 7 to 9 p.m.
7 to 9.
Fourth Sundays. Fourth Sundays.
And we can discuss business. I might have to get my notepad ready for that situation.
Yeah, but you have a lot of business to choose from, the people that are actually doing, and they've been a lot of knowledge. an exposure to each other's businesses and things like that. So, huge support. Also, on the 29th, the South Phoenix Chamber has been resurrected, and this is for businesses in South Phoenix to sort of work together and do all types of business processes together as well. And they will be at Cité on the 29th from 5:30, which is a Thursday, next Thursday coming.
Okay.
In fact, it'll be from 5:30 to 7:30, and they are going to be doing a mixer at Cité. So they'll be going around different businesses doing a mixer to bring attention to businesses in South Phoenix.
So the South Phoenix Chamber, though, like, what is that? That's different from.
It's a Chamber of Commerce. Okay, it's tied into, you have Awatuki Chamber, you have the Tempe Chamber, you have the big chamber.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's all the Chamber of Commerce. They're trying to get businesses to network, to buy from each other, and to make sure that they help each other grow.
And their intention is for South Phoenix.
For South Phoenix,
Okay.
yes, that's their target audience, is South Phoenix, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's on the 29th, which is Thursday, from 5:30 to 7:30. Cité has
And then we also have July 9th, the Mother's Forum. We want to make sure our listeners know that one.
Yes, July 9th, the Mother's Forums, Black Mother's Forums, and their main mission is to bring attention to the way our young Black men are being treated and trying to educate them to actually learn more about law, learn more about processes,
Wow.
so they can, when they start
They know what to say.
they
when
know
can advocate for
yeah,
themselves.
got it, to advocate for themselves
Yeah.
and to pass it on, not just to take that knowledge and you hover it over you. You also bring in younger brothers and sisters up in that household, and you even sometimes helping your parents as well.
Yeah.
You know, because if they haven't been exposed to it, okay, you can take a child out and you can educate them about IT, but if the parents at home, they don't know much, they can't help you with it, you can, in a term, so we have a program I was telling you about, the National Sales Network. Okay, the National Sales Network is a nonprofit organization as well, and that is for remember.
Do you like?
So they compete against each other, and they're actually presented specifications at the event. They got to go through that, build the website, then you have to sit in front of 7 judges and actually tell them
Wow.
how they built it and how they came to the output what it is. So in getting back to the issue of the parents in the household, we realized in Richmond, I was the president of the Richmond chapter, that there was no way we could teach them how to develop websites. They didn't know terminology. Okay,
Yeah.
so I took a step back and created a middle school computer terminology quiz bowl, so that all the middle schools competed against each other, and the students had the technology. By the time it came to 9th grade, they knew the terminology.
Yeah.
So we just jumped right into tying everything together. So that worked out. So we had competitions, and they won laptops, they won all kinds of things. But what happened is when you challenge a child on the right track,
Yeah.
I challenged the students. I said, you go home. I said, you really want this computer. I want you to get your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your neighbor, whoever else, call you one word every time you come in the house.
Yeah.
Okay, the kids did that.
Yeah.
And when they did that, and we had the bowl against the 10 schools in Richmond, Virginia, the parents came.
Yeah.
The parents were on the edge of their seats. They knew the answers to those questions.
Oh wow.
But if they blurted one out, they would disqualify their child. So they say, you have to sit on it. I said, but we realized we were actually educating the whole household. So what parents now got new terminology and a better feel for it, so they can help. That made a difference. Processing.
Yeah, like we don't give me the. It's not swing. You get up in the line and you make straight lines when you dance.
Oh, prayer on him.
We got the time. Go ahead, girl.
Line dancing.
Line dancing.
Everybody knows what line dance is.
Really?
Line dance, yes, my brother, you did that. But
I'm living here, but I just don't really what it like. What is it? It's like country dancing.
you need to come to see
Like Texas two-step. Is that like a line dance?
That's a line dance.
Okay, like the Texas two-step. Yeah, they did that in high school. I remember I had to do that in high school in gym class. Texas two-step. That was one of them. Yeah, it was just them teaching. They just taught us
So we have urban line dance.
Oh, okay. So
With our urban music.
Okay.
Okay.
So I might need to come in there so I can actually step a little bit and do a little grooving in there.
Yes.
And then, okay, before we get off, when is the Chicago Stepping class?
Chicago Stepping class will start on the 22nd, actually, and it will be in the evenings from 3 to 4:30.
3 to 4:30. So 22nd is also the wine testing. And we have the Chicago Stepping there. More information is going to be at Satay2014.com or SatayDanceGameFitness.com. We want to say thank you so much. Because I'm like, yo, this was real nice.
Thank you.
You came and showed out. I got this new hero. I got some stuff to do.
She-Ra, thank you.
Like the She-Ra, there you go. She got this Wonder Woman right there. It's the actual Wonder Woman. You know, Soul Star. Thank you so much for showing up in that. Mr. Bill Pinky, thank you so much. Man, this has been great. Cooler, Mr. Kazas over here knocking it out here. Soul Star Live is a production of Desert Soul Media Incorporated. Our executive producer is Kazan Brown. Our music director is Tashima Oates. Follow us on Facebook at Soul Star Live Radio, on Twitter at Soul Star One, and Soul Star Live Radio on YouTube. For more information, visit thesoulmedia.org. Thank you so much. Are you guys on Facebook too?
Of course.
Okay, what's Facebook?
Satay2014.
Satay2014 on Facebook. Go ahead and
On
like.
Twitter and on Instagram. And LinkedIn, of course.
Doing it big. All right, y'all have a great week.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
There's your Erica.
There's Erica. That's my lady right there. Yeah.
Let's before you go, we're gonna get a picture of it.
Yeah. No, this
We gotta start getting better and get pictures.
I got too much information to talk about. This is yeah.
I
I'm
didn't
excited.
realize how many different things
Yeah.
you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super.
Wow.
So I would
Trying to
like.
emphasize the space for it.
Okay, I wanna have a fitness class there.
Okay.
I need to do a strength coaching or strength and conditioning class, but I want to do it for like sedentary people. I want to really like get into those who are in trouble with their health,
Okay.
like doctors
What's the
say.
best time of day for you to do something like that? What's your schedule? So you been back at school?
Back in school in August.
In August, okay.
August will
So
start
you get out of school
3:30.
3:30.
3:30.
So, all right, what I'm going to propose is we pull together some teachers to do this.
I know a lot of teachers that
Yeah,
need
and
a
I
little bit of
know,
extra.
right, but they normally don't want to come by themselves.
Nope.
Okay, they normally think that there's too much going on at school that they can't stop. But you find out what you have to educate them about is the same thing as in IT. If you be working on a program, if you just so get into it, you get in a loop. It's because you're not thinking. You pretty much have to stop thinking because you have to take a break. Okay, once you go out and take a break, you come back and the solution comes right to your head. So that's what they need to do. They roll right from the classroom into home or whatever, and then at night they're doing paperwork stuff again. They need a break and do a 30-minute class,
Yes.
not anything over 30 minutes.
No.
Okay.
I actually have a set of exercises they can do to start their prep. So me, when I go on my prep,
Mhm.
I do a little routine of stretching and breathing in the classroom, my empty classrooms by myself. I try to do a couple of different things different from other teachers. When I can, I try not to eat at my desk.
Right.
I don't want to sit there and eat in my place of work because eating, I also instruct people on how eating is a ceremony. This is a sacred ceremony. This is ancient. These nutrients are going to go into my body. They're going to help me be stronger,
Do
be
you have something
creative.
written down
Oh,
about
yeah,
that?
yeah.
I need that. I need that because people need that understanding. Because I tell Bill, I said, because he always asks me, you don't eat this? And I said, look, I eat to live. Okay,
Yes,
I
yeah,
don't live to eat.
eat to live.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
live to eat. And a lot of people live to eat.
yeah.
Okay, and that's where the problem comes from mentally. And it does with mental.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're stressed. Okay, so if you're stressed, teach you how to pick up the right things. Okay, I'm a junk food junkie. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Okay, have been all my life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But you know what? I had some stuff to balance it out.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna eat this stuff, I gotta work it off to get it out of my system or whatever. So I know how to take nutrients and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm always happy. I'm not like everybody come in. I'll tell you straight up. But when you,
Teachers, yeah, I've been working on this
we need
for
to
a
talk
minute
about this.
because
Let's do this because
we are probably one of the most unhealthy groups
Yes.
in the country.
and that's stress.
Yeah, because we're stressed. The
Yes.
environment is stressed. When
Yes.
we eat, we're stressed.
Yes.
When we go home, we're stressed.
Right.
We're like,
If you do it 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever day, get that break in between and rest those muscles. You need to do this.
okay, I'm
Okay,
down.
and
Yeah.
if they get off at 3:30, if you get off by 4,
So in South Phoenix, most of the schools will be getting out at like 4.
that's what I'm thinking. 4:30 to 5:30. That's
Okay.
what I'm thinking.
Okay, something
Okay.
real quick.
Yes, 4:30 to 5 o'clock or whatever,
Mhm.
or 5 to 5:30, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So let's talk about that, because that's definitely needed.
Well, I'll sneak by next week and we can have to sit down. Because I saw your place. I was like, yeah, I would love it, man.
Okay, let's talk about
I
it.
want to do it. And I also like the cemetery one. I do have it. So I have like 4 different fitness programs that I kind of give out to people
Okay,
when I do my fitness consulting work. I also have a family fitness.
so you can blog for me, right?
Sure, maybe. Yeah, that's
I mean,
Yeah,
I think,
probably.
right. I mean,
Most
but
likely.
seriously,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
because you have knowledge
Yeah.
that people need.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can use the Satay medium to do that.
That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to drop the mic 5 times on the show. I ain't never dropped the mic that many times. I got to get on the ship. I want to be on board.
Okay.
You know, we do have a mic that I can do. You next time, you can just drop it on the desk each time,
Yeah.
or on the floor.
On
Well,
the floor.
maybe not on
Not on the floor.
We
It's
might break
an
it.
SM58. That's a nice one. No, okay, we don't want to do too much damage.
So
to
that
it.
ties meeting is ties business network.
Time business network. Okay.
Yeah, just came into my mind.
So we are also, remember I was thinking about the media company.
Mm-hmm.
This is the president of the media company.
Okay.
And we put together this show so that we can work on building a network of businesses that we want to be able to promote. We want to be able to put media information out for. We want to help in any way just to build out this media network. But part of what we do is that we want to train the community to also do radio and do television and to learn all the traits of media. They come in and train themselves so they can speak for themselves and be able to communicate. So yeah. And we're trying to connect with the young lady. There's a young lady doing
Kima Charles.
Kima.
Kima Charles.
So she has a program over here off 7 where
Okay.
she's doing
It's called Lights,
Camera, Action.
Lights, Camera, Discovery.
She has teenagers. What is it? It's 11. It's 11 to 18 or something like that. 11 to 17. And they're doing film production or photo photography and video production.
Videography and
Yeah.
yes.
So we're gonna sneak in over there
Where are they?
off of 7th Street,
In you said, what's it?
Buckeye. 7th
Buckeye,
Street in
okay.
Buckeye.
Yeah.
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 So I spoke with her
Matthew Henson,
earlier this week.
right?
Yep, over there, Matthew Henson.
Okay.
So we're gonna see if we can even pull some of those students in, and I'm gonna bring my kids over there. We're gonna see if we can have a youth show for July. Ready.
All right.
Maybe if it's even if it's just a small segment,
Right.
we'll just kind of
Oh, actually,
figure out
wait a minute.
something.
How do we want to? Well, I mean, I would have to be here for it to happen.
So July 16th. But if we come in and do a pre-record,
That's the Sunday that I'm flying. out to
that's when
Denver.
you're out. So we do a pre-record that week before
We
you leave,
could, yeah.
and then we'll have the students come in and
Mhm.
come and do that. We can see if
Yeah,
she
we
wants to
could do
come in video, like they can come down and
Mm-hmm.
videotape the studios and
That's a
bring the
good
cameras
idea
in.
too, yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
if you want to do it live, we could try to do it live on the 23rd.
Okay. Because there's a
There's-
5th Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
so we can do the comedic yoga on 5th Sunday,
Okay.
and then the 16th will be the Sunday we're off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll work it out.
I'll
We'll
talk
be in
to you about
communication
that too.
and let it work. Yeah. Man, this is all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the score. I wanted to make sure.
Okay.
So would our organization be able to go and get mentors?
I would think so. You'd be
From
a
the
small
store?
business.
Yeah.
Small business.
They have workshops and everything.
Yeah, we have workshops.
Even though we're structured as a nonprofit.
Yeah, they're nonprofits, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have a second separate segment for nonprofits.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And you have, like, if somebody drop by to see Jay this evening, let me get a couple of your cards to give to Jay. Matter of fact, he's going to
Okay. Got that being over there.
No,
Yeah. And then I'm. What's the best time for you next week? This week coming up,
Okay.
so I can sneak by there and we can discuss this.
How
This
early
class.
can you sleep?
We don't. My daughter.
I'm there at 7 o'clock.
My daughter and my wife, they get up when the sun get up.
Okay.
And they wake up with the sun.
I have a slot in
That's
between.
early right now.
Don't they wake up with that?
But early is good. Early is good because bottom line is I have a class I teach. Like I said, I'm still on my 30-minute thing. I don't go over 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
7 to 7:30. I'm finished.
It's
between
really
seven-
about making you
between-
respecting people's
That's
time.
true.
That's what it
Between
is.
7:30 and 9, I'm open all
Okay.
day. Okay, because I have one class at 9 o'clock.
I am just, that's really impressive. And then, like, what are fees? I know we couldn't mention it on the air,
No,
but
no,
are there any fees for classes and things
So
like
I
that?
rent space.
Okay.
They pay me.
Oh.
Okay, so they have their own, they run their own business.
Okay, so the instructors are running their own. Okay.
And I did that for purpose too, because like I told you, when I did that curves, And they already had the hours established when I bought it. They only been there a year and a half. So and they came in at certain times and they sashayed in when they wanted to work out. I'm like, oh no, this is not good for me.
Yeah.
I have a life.
Yeah.
So my next business is that's why I came with a model to rent space for people. Okay, I don't want any employees. I don't want
Almost like a barber shop.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They have their own key, their own security code. They come in, lock up in.
This is good. I don't have any business cards on me right now.
I think I might.
You might have some.
But let's end our.
Hey, you guys are all up here hustling. Thank you so much for listening. Soul Star Live. Tune in next week too.